Hello, everybody, and welcome to Journey to the Farlands, episode 321. Just a random number. And I'm joined by Cherri yet again for the however many at the time out.
It's
The
like
fourth?
the
Third or fourth?
fourth, something.
Something
Who
like
knows?
that.
Something like that.
But yeah, I'm setting off from my tree here. Oh! Fell right into the water. And I took fall damage because
Awesome.
beta. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if we get the Cherri fans pulling in.
Cherry fans.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even put it in the stream notification. Ah,
Hey, you have to.
yeah.
For clickbait.
Clickbait YouTuber.
It's not a lie. What was I just about to do? Hold on.
Oh, there's the good old snow biome.
I love snow biomes.
I mean, we both live in them in Newcraft.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I guess, to be
It's
expected.
true. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what I was about to do. Okay. I remember.
I love the casual pillars of stone and dirt. Skyblock moment right there. The beta skyblock. Oh, where?
I don't think I've ever played that. The beta version.
Well, I think it's on. I don't even know if there's a beta version of Skyblock. I mean, there might be.
Yeah.
I don't remember how old it is. It might be around that time because I know it was around an early release Minecraft. Like it was a pretty old thing, but the other one was Survival Island was like a big one.
Yeah, I always remember those videos on YouTube and like the dropper ones. I never really understood that.
Yeah, me neither.
Like why you're just like trying to free fall into a specific spot.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember the time of seeing all that. It was actually quite some time ago.
Yeah,
Oh, my leather armor all broke. How tragic.
that's so sad.
So I'll have to replace it with iron.
It's good, I think.
But no diamonds, of course. No diamonds.
No diamonds. Diamond straight. Still on.
The diamond strike is still on. And I guess outpost strike subsequently.
Uh-huh. So many useless things in my inventory. Okay.
Tell me about it. That's my inventory in Newcraft as well. Well, Journey as well. Pretty much every world I play in, my inventory just becomes a bunch of junk.
Yeah. It's unavoidable. I live in such fear that dog is gonna be gone one day. Like I'm just gonna look over. I'm not gonna see him.
A little bit of paranoia.
No, it's awful.
I think
I don't want
dog's
to hide
fine,
him.
but
That'd be cruel. Yeah, he probably is. Unless he's not.
yeah, I guess unless he's not. I love seeing the little chunks of the Farlands occasionally. There's like some terrain that looks like the Farlands. I called it the Phony Lands a long time ago. Instilling false hope. Even though I think I'd know the Farlands when I see them.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
One of those things. Maybe I just keep going. It's just like, just pretend like nothing happened. Oh, still not at the Farlands yet. Listening to the wonderful music of C418. As it just plays every once in a while. Sometimes it takes hours between tracks.
Why is that?
I don't know. Some code thing. No, but I swear, like sometimes I do like a long stream. I only get like 1 or 2 songs in that entire thing.
Yeah.
I know for some streams Devin has like background music, or not streams, but for some of his videos he has background music, but I don't do background music.
I feel like that's distracting almost. If it's not like the Minecraft music.
Yeah, well, it's like the epidemic sound like stuff.
Goodness.
Although Devin's all about the production value apparently, because he edits it, he records his episodes, and he's always talking about what he's trying to do and all this stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, keep telling me about it. Make me feel bad about being lazy, being lazy and just streaming everything.
I mean, if it works, right?
Yeah, it's got me this far.
True.
Oh, the one time I tried recording, it just felt weird. I think if I were to do recording, I'd just do it like I do streaming, basically just without the, I guess, well, I mean, I don't really have much of a chat anyway, so I kind of just stream like I would record.
Yeah, I am the chat.
Yeah, Cherri is the chat.
Most of the time.
The voice of the
Sometimes
people.
somebody else pops up.
Yeah, I know I've gotten other
I
people.
don't know if I should be the voice of the people.
I've got YouTube comments for that. I should check and see if there's any new comments. I think I checked them all already, but
I can check. I can read them out.
Do some shout outs.
I don't know them and you do know them. Yeah, I'm like, shout out to so-and-so.
Oh, wish my phone struggles to connect to internet. Lovely.
It is lovely.
Yeah, that's what I think. That was my thoughts exactly.
Let's see. Oh, you've already replied to this one.
Yeah, I've seen most of them.
Oh, this is what you're telling me.
Which one?
The manual breathing one.
Yeah, well, that happened again last night.
When were we even talking about that?
That was the last episode of Journey I did.
Yeah, but like
that was 2 days ago, on the 16th.
Yeah, but when in the episode?
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah, who knows?
It's a 3-hour episode. of commentary. It's not even one of those episodes where I trail off and do no commentary after a while. It was an entire, well, I think I did a 5-hour commentary, so that's not quite as bad. But that was like with like Devin, and I think Devin and you, I think that was the 5-hour one. Although it was kind of like
Oh,
interluding, like you kind of just came in and out. Like I think Devin showed up and then you showed up. It's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Have like guests. It's like a scheduled programming thing. Where it's like at 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. I'll have so except for it's the same like.
Yeah, I don't have much many options as of late. Maybe I might garner some more interest as I get close to the Farlands. Usually that's when things. Yeah, if I get close. I try not to say if anymore. It's more of a when.
You know what? I wish. How come like there's an option on like YouTube comments where you can dislike them, but it doesn't show.
I know YouTube
It
doesn't want it.
destroys the whole purpose. Let me be a hater.
Yeah, only creators can see dislikes, like from on their own channel and stuff.
Yeah.
I
I can just say it here. No English underscore 2. I'm disliking your comment.
no
There.
English.
That'll show them. Well, they commented in English, so maybe they'll understand a little bit. Which one was this one? This is Newcraft. No comments on Newcraft.
Yeah, Newcraft doesn't perform that well.
Honestly, probably for the better.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want some of those conversations.
That
But you
attention.
edit them.
I do. They actually are rather
I
censored.
also don't want that attention. I have like a fear of becoming famous.
Fear. I don't have. I wouldn't say
No,
I have a fear, but
I definitely have a fear. Like that's terrifying.
I guess people constantly in your business all the time. I guess that's a bit.
Yeah.
A bit much.
Awful.
Yeah. Gotta make another boat. Boat.
Oh, this person's a fan.
We got plenty of fans.
Arson
We got
gamer.
plenty of fans.
Do you?
Plenty of Farland fans.
Always
They're here for
appreciate
the
your
Farlands.
multi-hour-long ramblings. Aw, that's so nice. But they have like a demon as their profile picture.
Yeah, I've.
Wait, Arson. Wait, what was it? Arson gamer. Wait, what was it? Hold on. Oh yeah, Arson gamer. Shout out to you for real.
For real.
For real.
The real one.
Okay. The real one. This is your 12-hour almost. This was a 3-part. Lovely.
3-parter.
Yeah. this, this one's so funny. This is yo, we are farlanding.
We are farlanding.
Mm.
That's what Devin
Really?
calls it. He said, he's like, "Are you out farlanding?"
Mm.
Or I think no, he says farlandsing, but farlanding I like better.
Farlandsing. Yeah, farlanding makes more sense.
Grammatically. Yeah. Get an Urban
Oh, yeah.
Dictionary. Oxford.
Mm-hmm.
We farlanding with this one.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to all the Farlanders out there.
There's a community of them. I've met like I've met 2 of them so far. in like the Twitch chat and the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I probably told you about it, but before, like once or twice. I had one comment on my channel a while back. The first chat guy to reach the Farlands. He thought the corner Farlands was pretty neat.
It's cool.
I mean, I was kind of just inspired to go to the corner Farlands from Fig, and he actually commented on like one of my early episodes. That's why I started doing no commentary. And he showed up a few times just to check on the coordinates a little bit. And I think I remember checking out someone who started their journey to the Farlands after me, and I think they're close to the Farlands now. They've been streaming it a lot.
That's cool at least.
I think they're past 10 million now. That's Sav. He's on my Discord server as well. I think he's just going to the regular Farlands though, if I remember correctly.
I think I should disconnect from Newcraft so I don't die.
And then
Anyway.
And Fig and Ant Venom are good friends, so I've heard from Ant Venom as well. Well, he didn't actually reach out, but Fig reached out on his behalf. If you know who Ant Venom is.
I do.
You know, a few million subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few people doing it. I think there's a good handful doing it currently. And here I am 300 episodes in and 5.8 million blocks in. I could have been a bit further by now. Could even have made it to the Farlands had I streamed enough, but
Really?
But I have other priorities. Like school and work and other games. If I didn't have any of that, I would have reached the Farlands a long time ago. But I'm not really all that bothered. Can't be bothered with the past. I don't think through the past. There's a lot of people that like to think through the past.
Yeah.
All the regrets and all that. I guess I have. I think everyone has regrets to a certain degree, but try not to let it affect me too much. I remember early in the journey, I was like, "Oh, you know, it's because I'm walking diagonally," but no, I think it slows down like a slight bit, but it's not. It's not that. I think it's just the time you put into it. That's all. That's really how you get far. That's the most difficult part about it is the amount of time it takes. Because I could do like hour-long episodes daily, and it still would take a long time. Think about if I were to do it consistently every day, 1 hour, I think it would be around 2 years. So I would have actually been further had I done it every day as well. Back when I did do Journey every day, it actually was pretty efficient. Like the first month I walked 700,000 blocks, which is more than I've walked in the past like 2 months now.
Yeah, I remember you always talking about that.
That was the golden era of Journey. Even like the beginning of the YouTube series, and I guess YouTube Twitch series, was kind of the golden era of Journey, and then it kind of fell off in 2023, early 2023. When I took my first day off of Journey, I was like, "Oh, it's fine," and then it cascaded. And then I think summer was pretty good, but I wanna definitely try and make this summer even better.
I can't wait for the summer.
Get the ball rolling even quicker. Or earlier, I should say.
I can't wait to move.
That'll be interesting for you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Don't really got much experience with moving, as I told you.
Yeah, I don't either
Basically
though.
just been in the same place for a long period of my life, or a majority of
Yeah,
my
well,
life.
I've lived in Texas my whole life. So
Oh
there's
yeah, yeah,
that.
I've lived in Ontario my whole life.
So complete different change of everything, really.
Yeah, it'll be a little different for sure. I mean, climate,
Just a
different
tiny
climate, different
bit.
environment, different people.
Different people,
Yeah.
worse food, terrible Mexican food. Going, no Bucky's. Whatever will I do?
Guess what everyone else does, just keep moving forward. Guess that's all Journey is about
No,
as
I'll be
well.
happy. How symbolic.
It's a very poignant thing, because I never,
Mhm.
never looking back in this world. Although I do occasionally look backwards, but
Yeah.
it's the thought, the principle that every new episode is a new leaf in the world.
Mhm.
And especially when I die and lose my stuff, which has happened countless times,
Like once a month,
pretty much.
pretty much.
Mm,
I need to think of something to do right now. Be productive.
Be productive.
I could go through my email. That's what I can do. A million emails. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool.
Lovely stuff. Oh, the sun's almost setting again.
Lovely stuff.
Day 2 of the episode. Yes. Was it yawning? Although I did
Already?
have a long day today.
Yeah. What'd you do
Well,
today?
I did Newcraft this morning, and then I went to work,
Mhm.
and then the shift got extended. So, they asked me about extending the shift. I was like, oh, okay, extra money and all.
Uh-huh.
And then yeah, I work. So yeah, I just got off work a few hours ago.
Mm.
I spent like 1 hour on Newcraft just puttering about. And then yeah, it's just been Journey now.
Yep.
Lovely stuff, but I'm pretty tired. When did I? Oh, yeah, I didn't sleep yesterday. I slept in, so I stayed. So I was staying up late and all that.
Yeah.
I
Did you
didn't
stay
sleep
up
in.
late after
A
Minecraft?
little bit. I kind of hung
Yeah, me
out a
too.
bit. Well, I don't really like, because I was planning to do Newcraft or Journey last night, but we ended up doing Newcraft. I thought it was a fun night anyway. So
Mhm.
yeah, yesterday was a bit. Well, it was like an entire day off. I spent like none of it doing Journey, but it was a fun day. I enjoyed yesterday.
Yeah.
Tried out Lethal Company for the first time, and what else did I do?
I've been wanting to play it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
It is
Is
quite a
it?
bit
You
of
know what I
fun.
was thinking about the other day?
What's that?
We should play Among Us.
Among Us. I
Yeah.
I haven't played Among Us in
I
quite some
didn't
time.
think of that. I know, me neither.
I played it years ago when it was popular with some of
Yeah, I did
the new
too.
craft crew at the time.
Mm.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah, we could do that. Band together and have an Among Us game night.
An Among Us Day. Yeah.
Among Us Day, of course.
Among Us Day.
It's
But it's all different now, apparently. That's what I've heard.
oh really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
Not sure about new stuff. Just play the old 2020 Among Us.
I've seen
So
like a lot of
Among Us.
those like Among Us VR videos or like shorts.
Yeah.
They're funny. I was watching the one with the guy who's trolling the little kids on
Oh, I've
Among Us
seen
VR
those.
where
Those
he
are
just
so
screams
funny.
at them and you just start crying.
Oh, these poor kids.
It's like underage because they're not supposed to be on it. So he just trolls them.
Yeah.
Says he's the imposter and chases them for like 5 minutes.
It's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, we could do an Among Us night. make an
I
event
feel
out
like
of it.
we're gonna suggest that and everybody's gonna be like, no.
No, I think people would like it.
No.
It's a fun game.
Really? It is a fun game. I haven't played it so long.
I didn't even think about
I
that because
remember
I remember
getting
I
COVID.
tried doing Among Us with like the new craft crew a long time ago
Mm-hmm.
with like the old peoples. Everyone's old in that group. It was just a bunch of
Everyone's
old
old.
people. No, it was fun. I played it with a few people. The district I was in, like a few people, and then we just were like trolling everyone else in
Yeah.
Among Us because it was like it was just other people filling up the slots in the group. You can have
Yeah.
you can have different size groups now. I think because I think it was like specific back then. It was only a certain size you could have. So now you can have I think up to 15 people. Then it's like more imposters or
Wow.
whatever. Or you can like change all the
Cool.
settings. You want one imposter or two or three
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't remember. And then I think there's the roles as well. I don't remember what they are though.
I have no idea.
That was one of the new things. I played it like briefly with like Brody a few years ago after it got updated a bit, but I don't remember much.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
It would be fun. Just type that out.
Do some good old gaslighting.
Yeah, easy. Easy peasy. Just straight lying. Friendships were like ruined over Among Us.
It's like Monopoly.
Yeah. Or Uno.
Or yeah.
Uno's a great game.
Good old Uno.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was playing Uno with Devin and a few other people, and Devin was losing it, and he just threw all the cards down on the table. He just yelled Yahtzee.
Mm-hmm. It's a very Devin thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he even like won or anything. Like he had a bunch of cards still. I think he was just upset with where it was going.
There's online Uno.
Yeah, I know. There's like online everything
We will
right
get
now.
to this.
There's Monopoly online. There's Game of Life.
Oh, we
There's
are not doing Monopoly online. That would be terrible.
Monopoly would ruin us.
That would that would destroy the server. Tear it apart.
Newcraft would be more like old Newcraft.
Yeah.
I swear, every one of those worlds ended up in some kind of explosions or just inactivity.
Of course.
Or some power trip. A lot of power trips in that server.
Ugh. I've always hated like people like that. Get on power trips.
Ugh, the worst.
Or the mansplaining. God. There is, let me tell you. Okay, here, this is a story time.
This is the
I
Cherri
used to play
bit.
Minecraft. This is a story time. Nothing has made me madder since this day. So I used to play Minecraft with this like group of people. This was in like 2020, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of them, he was just so annoying all the time.
I had
And I
one
got
like that.
stuck. I got stuck with him at one point, and he started explaining what an ender chest was to me. And he was also, and he had just been talking about how he had only been playing Minecraft for like 3 years. I was like, what? Like, I've been playing Minecraft for a decade, and you're explaining to me what an ender chest is. Like, I don't know what it is.
I remember when the Ender Chest came out. Actually, I
No,
wasn't
literally.
around when the Ender Chest came out, but
No, but
that
it's
was
like that for a
before
lot
me.
of things. I was so pissed off.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember the earliest thing I remember coming out because I remember I used to like build with like the blocks that came with each update.
Yeah, I would do that
I
too.
didn't. I never played survival. Survival was like sacrilege to me back then. I played it like for the first few years, and I just had like this creative mode phase where I just played creative mode for
Oh,
years. And
that's what I normally did.
yeah,
I started out on survival though, because I'd play with my brother on our little iPads.
yeah, yeah.
Or I think we actually had it on our computer first. I don't know. I don't
I did.
remember.
I had like a bunch of different platforms of it, but I just defaulted to Pocket
Yeah,
Edition because everyone had Pocket Edition that I knew.
yeah.
And I
I
did have
remember
Java
being
Edition. I did play on
terrified of
I did play
people.
on like a friend's server in 2013, but I didn't really get much done. I learned like some of the basics of World Edit. I still remember some of it that I learned, which is funny, all these years later.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then when I played Pocket Edition, I used to like dupe stuff.
Oh, we used to do that too.
I used to do like the chess thing with like my friends, and we'd like duplicate
Yeah, if
wood
you
and
like both
diamonds
like
and iron and stuff.
click it at the same time. Yeah, I remember doing
So
that.
we just never had to go mining.
Nope. And I remember being terrified of Hero Brian also.
I kind of wish I could see like some of those worlds because I remember I do actually distinctly remember like having like 60 plus worlds on my iPod. And I don't even because I swear I made a new world every time I played. Like I just my commitment was just not there.
Yeah, like what do you even do? I didn't know how to do anything. Why was I making so many different worlds?
Yeah, I honestly like I would give anything to like see what I did on any of those worlds. Like those are of course they're lost to time, but because I got rid of that device, but and didn't back it up.
Yeah, no, I
Or maybe
didn't
we
ever do
backed it
that.
up. I don't remember, but I don't have access to it anymore. Long gone, if it was.
Yeah.
And then even my my old iPad worlds are gone as well. So I just have my new iPad worlds, which are like from like a few years ago to now, or not a few years ago, like probably well over half a decade ago to now,
I don't have
like 2016.
anything. I think. Hold on. Wait, this is gonna be really cool if I think what's happening is happening.
I did check out some of
Huh.
my old Xbox worlds, although I didn't play Xbox very much. I joined a lot of my friends' worlds most times on Xbox, and that was back when Xbox 360 was on par with like beta. So that's maybe that's why I have a soft spot for beta. It was a
Yeah.
very primitive
I have some
Minecraft.
flowers on my desk.
Oh,
They're right by
nice.
my lamp. And the lamp was like cooking them.
Oh, they're not so good.
No, but I was like, what's that smell?
That's the smell of cooking flowers. Simmering
Yeah.
flowers and
Yeah, they're like hot too. Maybe I shouldn't start a fire. I feel like that might be a bad decision. Trying not to burn the house down.
there we go.
Sometimes I get messages from random people on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't checked my Twitch messages actually.
I just assume it's like
Maybe I should check my
some
Twitch
sort of
messages.
scam.
My inbox.
I should do that on stream.
Like it
Just go
just
through
says I
them.
completed just say I completed an achievement. Randomization for alerts is here. I just get a bunch of Twitch stuff. I'd assume it'd be under there, under the notifications. I'm seeing like the delayed version of my stream on Twitch. Break out the dirt. Oh, I need to refill on mushroom stew. So I don't fall into lava and not have food in my hot bar. That's like one of my cardinal rules in this world. It says having access to food. Another one is not dying, but I'm not very good at that. I have a bit of a death wish in this world, apparently.
No. I am aware.
I'm just like that guy who just is that the one he's just walking to work and he just falls into like like the sewer grate and like just all this stuff happens to him. Oh, an anvil falls on him. I wonder if it's counting my
Sewer drains used to terrify me.
Ender Dragon.
Huh? I like sewer drains.
Oh, sewer drains.
Yeah. I like the rain ones. Do you know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
talking about? Yeah. But I also watched it as a very young child.
That'd
The
be
old
why.
one. Yeah. Yeah.
I see. I never watched it when I was young. I watched like Gremlins and stuff like that.
Everyone says like Gremlins is scary, but it really
It
isn't.
wasn't really that scary. I mean, maybe when I was a kid I was like, ooh, but it's not that scary.
No.
I watched a lot of late night TV though. I used to sneak into my older brother's room late at night, past my bedtime, and watch TV with him.
I used to do that too.
It'd be like the
But
late night TV. He'd always watch like the late night TV, even when he was like young, at a young age.
Yeah, I remember watching Power Rangers.
Oh, I never watched Power Rangers. It was on. It was like on the
No.
TV, but I never really watched it.
That's crazy. Power Rangers is good. Sure, those shows seem terrible now if I went back and watched them though.
Like one of those shows I remember like getting up to watch before I went to school was SpongeBob. That was one of the big ones.
I never really watched SpongeBob.
Well, it was on like the morning TV, and then the shows started switching, and so I watched some more modern shows, but that I kind of stopped watching those channels quite a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When I grew up. Oh, I still like SpongeBob. Got some iconic episodes.
That's fair. I mean, I still watch Scooby-Doo sometimes, or Batman.
Oh yeah, Scooby-Doo is, yeah, I've seen a lot of Scooby-Doo as well.
Scooby-Doo's a classic.
There was always like
For
Looney
some
Tunes on
reason.
as well. I remember Looney Tunes a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Looney Tunes was good.
I almost threw my water bottle. I drank so much water today, it's unreal.
It's good.
I don't remember how many water bottles I would have gone through, maybe 3 or 4. And that's, let me see how
More
much is in my
hydrated.
water bottle. I think it was like 24 ounces or whatever of water.
Mm.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It says it on the other one I have. I just gotta get like a big jug. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I've seen people with like the huge ones, and I was like, oh my god, can't even fit
Some
that in
kids
your
will just
bag.
like carry around a jug of
I
water.
know.
And that's all it is.
Oh, like the water cooler one.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Goodness.
I mean, yeah, I've seen people basically haul around water coolers. Like they're almost that big. It's like this phone I saw the other day. It was like I think it was a Samsung. It was just like a freaking brick.
I
You could like
hate big phones.
throw it. I mean, you couldn't even put it in your pocket. It's like a tablet. You need to. And I suggest just having like one big pocket on the back, like on the back of your
Yeah.
pants instead of like the 2 pockets. Just have one, and then whenever you sit down, it just cracks and bends and stuff. It's like
Yeah, I
it's
feel
just
like
like the thing with the iPhone 6. There was like the challenge of bending the phone or whatever.
oh.
Something like that. It was something weird with like the bending of a phone, and everyone was like bending their phones accidentally or something. It was like, or maybe it was just one of the phones that was really bendable.
Yeah. It's like a flexible phone. And my phone I feel like is too big. I don't like it when like my phone is bigger than my hand. I have small hands.
Mine's not bigger than my hand, so I'm good.
Mine is bigger than my hand. By a little
It's
bit,
like
but
it's like if your hand is bigger than your head. I remember that when I was a kid.
and feel like yeah, my brother used to do that to me. Hit me in the face.
I remember my brother used to traumatize me with like remote control. Like, he had like a robot dinosaur they used to traumatize me with. It was like this. It was like this big dinosaur.
Uh-huh.
And I remember, I think one time he hit, like, I had like a crawl space under my bunk bed. I don't have a bunk bed anymore, but I used to when I was young. But I used to have a crawl space under it, and he like put it under there. So I was like afraid of the crawl space because it had a bunch of junk. Like I just threw a bunch of crap in it, I'm sure, over time, and it was just I was always scared that it was in there.
That's great. I mean my brother would traumatize me with some stuff, but I like he was scared of bugs as a kid and I wasn't.
Oh.
I would just pick up like cicadas. I remember carrying cicadas and just like threatening him with them. what you gotta do.
I remember another thing was a clown mask as well.
Oh god.
Uh,
That would have
well,
scared
It
me.
was like it was like a weird thing where it was like a pug clown because it was like a wig and like
Ew.
a mask, and like the hair was
Uh-huh.
like black and purple. It was like a goth clown.
A goth clown.
It had like I think it had like the red nose and stuff, like the thing. But yeah, he
That's
spooked me with
fun.
that a few times.
Mm. My brother had. Have you seen The Purge?
Yeah, yeah, like a purge mask.
There's like the one like yeah. There's not like weird smile one. That you're gonna have no idea what I'm talking about. But anyway, he had one of the masks and it was
Yeah.
terrifying. It used to scare my mom with it, not me. She used to get so mad. The Purge. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't ever like super scared of anything as a kid though.
I don't really get scared much anymore. At least like in like like horror things, like
I don't at
I don't get
all.
scared by horror movies at all anymore. I don't get scared by.
No, me neither.
I probably haven't seen like a lot of like. Well, I mean, a lot of like the high production horror movies nowadays are just so cliche
They are.
or just
I
cheesy
like
in general.
slasher films. Like
Slashers.
Scream.
Oh yeah.
Yep. The classics
And
of
then
horror movies.
the other like horror thing is like I guess general fears, which I don't have too many general fears.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because I went to a haunted house a few years ago, and I was just not phased by it. I was actually just laughing at it.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh my
I remember.
god.
I've
I mean, you
only.
kind of just have this like inclination to just laugh at people screaming at you.
Yeah. I've only been to a haunted house once, and I hit somebody in the face.
Hit someone in the face. Nice.
I did because they jumped out at me, and I was like 10 years old.
I like how everyone else in like the
Mm.
group was like being like all like calm and they're like, or not calm, but like they're all on edge, and I was just like walking along.
Mm.
No danger sense.
Yeah. I'm only really scared of like snakes. I hate snakes.
Snakes.
Terrible, terrible.
I remember one time I saw a garter snake, but I don't think I was
Okay,
terribly scared
well,
by it.
those are little.
That's like the only snake we have. So I don't got much experience with snakes.
Yeah.
I've seen them at like
And I was
I've seen them at like
the
the
zoo.
pet shops before. I've never been phased by them though. Because I remember I used to be
Well,
like,
I
oh,
just had bad
my parents were always
experiences.
just like, oh, we're never getting you a snake as a pet. I'm like, why? I mean, I never wanted one, I don't think, but I was always
Hmm.
like joking about it. I was like, oh, let's get a pet snake, and they're like, no. Or I was like, let's get a pet
Yeah.
tarantula.
Oh, I want a pet tarantula. I still to this day want one. Maybe it'll happen. I was scared of snakes. Okay, imagine you're like a little kid, and my grandma owned like a ranch, right? So I was out there, and the grass was really tall, and I was walking around,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was wearing like my little tiny cowboy boots, but whatever. I don't know. I was like 4 maybe, and then you just hear like a rattlesnake rattle, and you can't see it, you can hear it. And if it's rattling,
Yeah, it's never
then
good.
that means it's like pissed off.
Yeah.
So I just started running. Yeah, because I was like, what do you do?
What's the snake gonna do? Run?
I mean, what if I like stepped on it?
Yeah.
Terrible. Then we had a water moccasin on our back porch a few years ago. And that was terrible.
What's that?
Like a cottonmouth? No? You don't know?
Oh,
They're like, yeah, they're like water snakes, but
I see.
there's no water by me, so I don't really know what
Hmm.
it was doing on my porch. Good times.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much exciting stuff like that. Like I mentioned, like the raccoon. I've seen bears, like once or twice. I've seen a lot of deer in my life because deer are pretty common. I've
I
seen
want to
like
see a
one or
bear.
two beavers. They're kind of funny.
Beavers are cute. Bears are cute.
I don't know. Just don't mess with the cubs.
If I saw a bear, I would just pet it and we'd be friends. And it
Well,
wouldn't
because
attack me.
the thing is, like they tell you not to pet, like not to like go like near cubs, because cubs are like harmless. Of course, they don't really do much of anything.
Yeah,
But
but their moms aren't.
yeah, the mom's always nearby. Like the cubs are never on their own.
Mhm.
There's always
I would
mom nearby.
simply pet the mom, and then we'd be
Yeah.
friends.
Okay. Of course, I've been
Why
to
are they so
zoos, so I've seen
cute if
like
they're so mean?
nature.
I know.
Yeah, there's a lot of animals that you can apply that to.
I know. But they're so fluffy and they have like those little tiny ears.
Have you seen a hairless bear?
No.
Yeah, they're a little weird.
I'm gonna Google that.
Yeah, look it up if you
Ears.
want to see something a little bit more disturbing.
Disturbing.
They do look a little disturbing, a little perturbed.
Well, of course my internet's being good. Oh.
It's like that person who posted about shaving their dog's head, and then they're like they're like scared by it every time they saw their dog in like the dark, because like the dog was bald.
They kind of just look funny.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I don't like hairless cats though. Those things are weird.
Not a fan of hairless cats. Okay.
No, they're weird. Like, why is that a thing? Who decided to breed hairless cats? It's awful.
There's a lot of weird dog breeds out there too. Like the weird, like the bred ones, like the scientifically the engineered ones or whatever.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like the recent ones, I guess, because a lot. I mean, like basically it was just wolves, and then they started domesticating, and then they bred, and then they kept breeding and all sorts of things.
Yeah, well, dogs that have like the smushed faces, like pugs,
Yeah, those are
French bulldogs.
certainly something.
Yeah.
But
Well, they also
they have
just
like
have
breathing
a
problems,
ton of health. Yeah, exactly. They have a
respiratory and
ton of health
otherwise.
issues.
And like
And
my own
sometimes,
dog was a Labrador, and she had like a lot
oh,
of health problems.
yeah.
Like some of the things that were common, I think, was like hip problems. Like she had hip problems, even like earlier in life, not even like old age or anything.
Yeah, hip dysplasia probably.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
then the other one was dementia as well. I don't know what if like only certain dog breeds are affect. I don't know how it works in dogs, but At least we thought she had it. I don't think she ever got like diagnosed with it, but she had like the
Yeah.
memory problems and stuff. Or at
Oh.
least she seemed like disoriented sometimes. Like she'd like go outside and not really know what she
Mhm.
was doing.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I took 3 years of vet classes.
Oh yeah.
Before I decided that I did not want to do that. So now I just know a bunch of random stuff I'm never gonna use.
I know some vague stuff from working in a pet shop.
I used to work at a petting zoo.
Yeah.
It was fun. Oh, it wasn't. It really wasn't. I hated it. It was sometimes fun, I guess.
Guess I'll go. I won't go too late tonight because I actually want to get a good sleep.
Yeah, you should go to bed early.
the hesitation.
I mean, I'm not. I've still got like 3 hours before bedtime.
3 hours before bedtime. Oh goodness. And then a few hours after that, and you're up.
I carry on with my long, long days.
Long,
10-hour
long days.
Long, long days. Things I do.
The things you do.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. How many days? Oh, 1,128 days since the restart.
That was crazy that happened.
Yeah. It was a bit of a crazy time. I will admit. One more drink. I'm having another drink of my water. The mic didn't pick it up, haha.
So now I don't know, and I used to hear it every single time.
Well, I think I lost like the actually noisy one, like the one I have here. Well, or maybe this one. Oh, this one might have been the noisy one, but it's not too bad. I kept retightening it, and now I think it's a little bit better. It's the straw's freaking bent. I don't. The straw got bent. I don't know what's up there, but I don't know. It's another mystery.
The list grows of just like things we don't know. Things we'll never know. Unexplained mysteries.
Oh, there's Creeper. Oh, and a Skelly. Oh. I like how the arrow still like hits like an invisible thing because it's not technically like its hitbox is not. I mean, I guess it's still there for temporarily, but it's kind of funny how the arrow just boom, like it's a force field. Okay, well, I guess I'll go for the night. It was nice having you for a nice brief episode.
Yep.
As
Always
always.
nice to be here.
Yes. I guess people can comment and be like, "Oh my god, I got shouted out" or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's Cherri.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. Everyone celebrate Cherri being here, and then it'll develop a following, and then people just won't like when I don't stream without Cherri.
Exactly.
But
I'm what gets you the views.
yeah, I'll see you
Okay.
folks. I'll see you, Cherri.
Alright, good
Thank you.
night.
Yep, good night.
See you when I see you.
Yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Right. Thank you everybody for watching, and take care. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, or night, for that matter.